Have you ever looked at a piece of fruit and wondered if there's a deeper story there? More than just what it tastes like? Well, today we're going to talk about a fruit that holds an ancient secret. A secret that modern science is just now, finally, beginning to understand. Let's dive into the incredible world of the pomegranate.
Just think about that for a second. For thousands of years, this wasn't just another fruit on the table. It was sacred. Ancient warriors thought it gave them strength. Pharaohs saw it as a key to eternal life. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What did they know that we're only just now rediscovering?
And this deep respect wasn't just about symbolism. For centuries in traditional medicine like Ayurveda and Chinese medicine, the pomegranate was a trusted, go-to remedy. It was used as a tonic to help rejuvenate the body and to calm down inflammation. So let's see how that ancient wisdom stacks up today.
This timeline really puts it all into perspective. We're talking about a fruit that people have cherished for over 4,000 years. It wasn't just something to eat, it was medicine, it was a symbol of life itself in some of the world's greatest civilizations. And now, finally, our modern science is putting it under the microscope and, well, it's confirming what our ancestors seemed to feel in their bones all along. So where does all this power come from? What's the secret sauce? Well, it all comes down to something called bioactive compounds. Now that sounds technical, but just think of them as nature's tiny powerhouses, special little molecules inside the fruit that can have these amazing positive effects on our bodies. Let's take a closer look at what they are. Okay, so the magic really starts with a group of antioxidants called elagitannins. You can think of these as the first key that unlocks the door. They're pretty powerful all on their own, but the truly incredible part is what happens next. It's this beautiful collaboration between the fruit and our own bodies.
And this is where it gets really fascinating. When you eat a pomegranate, it's not just you doing the digesting. The trillions of good bacteria living in your gut, your microbiome, they act like tiny little alchemists. They take those elagitannins and transform them into something totally new and even more powerful, a molecule called urolithin A. It's a true partnership.
So what does this special molecule, urolithin A, actually do? Well, its job is pretty remarkable. It basically supports our body's own internal cellular cleanup crew. It helps our bodies clean out and recycle our mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside our cells that give us energy. As we get older, these can get worn out. Urolithin A helps clear out the old ones, which makes way for fresh, new ones. It's a process that helps keep our cells feeling youthful and energized, right from the inside out. Okay, so we've talked about the incredible science, but what does this actually mean for our health day to day? How does this deep cellular cleaning translate into benefits we can actually feel? Let's take a look at what the studies have found.
First up, antioxidant power. We hear all the time about how good red wine and green tea are for us, right? Well, just take a look at this chart. Pomegranate juice, it's way up there. It shows significantly more antioxidant activity than both of them. That makes it one of the most powerful shields we can use to protect our bodies from daily stress. And that antioxidant power can have a direct and, frankly, an astonishing impact on our heart health. There was this one incredible study that looked at patients who had severe blockages in their arteries. They were given just 1 ounce of pomegranate juice every day. And after a year, the results were just, wow, a reduction in that plaque by up to 30%. For anyone who's concerned about their cardiovascular health, a number like that is just so full of hope.
And what's amazing is you might not have to wait a whole year to notice a difference. Another study tracked people for just 2 weeks. And look at the changes they found in that short time. Blood pressure was lowered. People actually reported feeling more positive. And there was even an increase in salivary testosterone for both men and women. It's just a powerful reminder of how quickly our bodies can respond when we give them what they need.
Seeing results like that can be really inspiring. If you're curious about trying this for yourself, but maybe find it hard to get fresh pomegranates all the time, a high-quality supplement can be a really convenient way to go. We've put a link in the description below if you'd like to check one out.
So how can we bring all this amazing power into our own homes? Well, the wonderful thing is it's actually incredibly easy. Let's look at a few simple everyday ways to make pomegranate part of your routine.
There are just so many delicious options. You can sprinkle those beautiful jewel-like seeds, they're called arils, right on top of your salad or morning yogurt. You can blend some 100% pure juice into a smoothie for a huge antioxidant kick. Or, for something a little different, a drizzle of that tangy pomegranate molasses can completely transform a salad dressing. And of course, for consistency, a good supplement is always a simple, reliable choice.
But of course, this brings up a really important question, right? How much do you actually need to see some of these benefits?
It's truly amazing to think that the heart health study we mentioned saw those incredible results with just a single ounce of juice a day, just 1 ounce. Now, when it comes to supplements, the absolute safest and best advice is to always follow the recommended directions on the label. Different products have different concentrations, so it's really important to stick to their guidelines.
And hey, if you're out buying the fresh fruit, let me give you a few little tips for picking the perfect one. First, don't look for a perfectly round one. You actually want one that has slightly flattened, almost angular sides. It should also feel really heavy for its size. That means it's full of juice. And of course, look for a beautiful, deep, rich color. As we start to wrap this up, it's really worth taking a moment to think about what the story of the pomegranate teaches us. It's a beautiful reminder that taking care of ourselves, it doesn't have to be complicated. Sometimes it's as simple as the food we choose to put in our bodies. So, I'll leave you with this thought. The journey to wellness is so personal, and the most powerful tools we have aren't always complicated or found in a lab. So often, they're already in our kitchens, just waiting for us. It's about the small, mindful choices we can make every day just to care for ourselves. Thank you so much for exploring the amazing